Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Thank you very much for coming by the channel once again to see some more Captain Tsubasa Dream Team here with the homie Nako, bring you in this video an analysis of the Christmas transfer that was just released. I think I'm about a day late or so. It was a Thursday night to Friday morning, December 22nd. It is now 1 o'clock, 1:02, 12:23, 23, almost Christmas time, almost the end of the year, almost the end of 2023, and welcome 2024. Almost. And here we go with I need 20 more days. 20 more days to get 10 dream balls. Let's see with the Super Dream Festival stuff. We're going to go over that as well, not just the Christmas transfer. And I decided on where I'm going to spend some dream balls now. So I'm going to be pulling on my main account, and I will justify my decisions and all that. So you kind of see all the little bit of a thought process that I put into it before deciding on where to pull. Because I always tell you guys, be patient, yo. Chill, manage your dream balls, and kind of like plan it out what you want to do. So we'll go over a little bit of that, my thought process and everything behind the reasoning for my pull. And cool, I have an opportunity to come close to getting another 15 dream balls. I don't know that I'll need them, and I could probably not have to rush to try and get them. I could probably spare them for later, but we'll see. But for now, don't forget, like, comment, and subscribe. Come back for some more if you haven't done so already, please. It's free, and it hooks me up, yo. It helps me out. So please do me that favor. Here's a Christmas transfer, and that's why I gotta hurry up and record this one, because it's only available for a couple of days, and it's basically to rush you before you get all excited and start pulling. And then that's why I want to show you the SDF stuff, the details, so that you don't rush into here. Don't go ahead and pull on this one. Don't pull. Don't do it. Don't do it. Oh yeah, I'm still adjusting to my new glasses too, man. It's like a little tight on the ears, so gotta go back and readjust them, even though they already readjusted them once. Okay, so 6 steps here, guaranteed one of these two here. However, oh, they're both green. I didn't realize that at first. They should have missed opportunity. K-Lab Christmas transfer, you made both of them. Oh well, I guess you're making them, they're both green, but they're wearing red. So I guess you could have just done one of them skill type, the other one toughness type, to have one green and one red. But I digress. Okay, in comparison to some of these homies, like, watch, let's see. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna go from here so I could kind of give you a rough estimate of like where they stand compared to like some of the other units. Okay, because here we have Michael. Okay, here's a problem that I have with Michael, is that they keep wanting to make him a shooter. And I get it, because I guess in the manga he's supposed to be the best at everything, right? He's supposed to be a goal scorer as well. However, for the purposes of this game, the game mechanics, the way the game works, the meta goalkeepers available right now, this shot stat paired with this power stat is not going to be enough to score on any of the goalkeepers. It shouldn't be. I don't think it is. Now the issue here is that he has fiery potential, right? So he'll boost himself a little bit if you get it to the max at 20, but then that means in order to try and score a goal with your defensive midfielder, you're gonna spend all this stamina on offense just to try and dribble range enhance to get to the penalty area, 1-2 range enhance to get to the penalty area. Okay, his only defensive asset would be the fact that he has 80% auto intercept, but that's it for your defensive midfielder. This isn't real life football. This isn't real life soccer, whatever you want to call it. It is not real life, so I do not need my defensive midfielder for the purposes of this game and the game mechanics. I do not need to be spending so much of my stamina on offensive skills to get myself from the defensive midfielder position, which is going to be behind the center field tops, and have to rely on gimmicks like this just to be able to make him a shooter. I don't want to do that. And a lot of these inspirations, like from Couts, Roberto, I forgot who else. There's somebody as well. Most of them have inspired forwards, possibly AMs and forwards. Rarely, only Owaidan. Dream Collection Owaidan boosts up AMs and DMs. But that's the thing. Like, I don't want to make my DM my primary goal scorer, or the one that I have to or want to rely on to be able to score a goal against, to try to score a goal against Salinas. And that's the thing. Since he's not a for sure thing at a goal, if you're gonna go up to the front, what you want to try and get up to fiery potential and then leave your DM completely drained, taken advantage of? I'll match up with this guy every day, all day, every day if I see him on the field. He's strong in terms of defensive capabilities and in terms of setting up the ball, because his dribble, pass, tackle, intercept, speed, technique, excellent. But the shot and power is just inflated. Do not use this player as a goal scorer, but then that sucks because all you're left with is the auto intercept and the skill block cancel, which is not bad. But I mean, a lot of other players that are focused on primarily being defensive capable stoppers will have something better like Insight Master or what have you. So please, Caleb, please, you've already shown that you step away from what the manga or canon or whatever, right? So if you're gonna make this guy a goal scorer, fine, but make him a capable goal scorer. Stop putting out cards like this. Again, he's good defensively, but even the last one, right, the Dream Collection Michael, he's like built for offensive purposes too. Stop. For cereal, man, for reals, these. Stop doing that, please. I'm asking you, please, for the sake of the game and the game mechanics, Michael does not need to be a goal scorer. Or if you're going to try to make him a goal scorer, then make him a capable goal scorer, to at least make the stamina that's going to be burned worth it. Okay? Now, Rafael. Interesting because he has full body stand, right? Only 20%, however. But again, by giving him a shot stat like this and a power stat like this, with full body stand, I would give it to him, be like, hey, this guy might be, he could probably do some damage. However, Salinas boosts himself. The advantage that he would have right here over the typing, well, he's gonna lose it because Salinas boosts himself 30% against this. Full body stand, give everything, and I forgot what the other one is, but I'll double check it right now. Dual range enhance, okay, that's cute. Stamina cost down, okay, that's cute, to preserve some of that full body stand strength a little bit more. But he's good enough all around that he would be good for as a setup card. I wouldn't want to use this one as a attempted goal scorer, especially now with the Super Dream Festivals coming out and everything. I'm going to show you those units as well. But yeah, I wouldn't pull here. I'm not going to pull here. I don't think you should either. Last time they had a Christmas transfer, they had a Misugi and I forgot who else, and those were part of the regular pool. So these guys might appear in the regular pool, it seems like. I think so. Didn't say anything about 6th anniversary or anything like that. It doesn't have any official jerseys or anything like that. So I don't think this is going to be one of those. I think it's more just to try and tempt you into pulling, if anything. But look at these guys, right? So they're like, you look and you're like, oh my goodness, attack 50,000. But I already explained to you though, like how the shot and power stats are kind of misleading, especially because against Salinas, let's see, because that opposition full might, right? So opposition full might, you'll have, who are the ones? Full body stand or give everything. Oh, okay. Or hidden skill to assign the applicable passive skills. Yeah, there is a few units that do that to a few other units. So full body stand or give everything. So that Rafael, any kind of like boost he would have gotten against Salinas with that full body stand kind of gets negated by this right here already, the 30% increase. So and I don't think he's going to be capable of scoring on Ken even with that full body stand. He'll probably need a little bit more than that. So I would recommend that you do not pull. Do not pull. Do not pull. Especially because we already have a Super Dream Festival coming up. And we're going to get into that. So we're done with this analysis. Don't pull, alright? Don't pull. But don't leave. I'm still going to show you what we have available coming up for Super Dream Festival. And then I'm going to justify my pulls. And then I will pull a 6-step banner here. Not for the Christmas one, but actually for the Japanese players. I decided I'm going to pull for the Japanese players, and I'll show you what's up, okay? So don't leave. Don't leave. Don't leave. All right. Thanks for sticking around. Here we go. I'm going to show you the information that I have available to you here. I am accessing my Discord app. I am part of the football club Newgate, FCNG Football Club Newgate, and here my comrades in arms always share to me, well, to everybody in the club, through one of the channels here for the news and leaks. So I'm going to use that. Thank you guys for providing that information to me always. I don't always use it for my videos, but I look through it and everything to see what's coming and all that. So thank you guys for always having somebody available for putting up that information for us. I do appreciate that. Okay, so let's start off with okay, Rafael and Michael, we already did player adjustments. So we have Matsuyama, Misaki, and Roberto Ongo, which are these right here. This one right here, this Matsuyama, right? And this Misaki is what they're talking about. So, and then the Roberto that they're talking about is this one right here. And as you see, from Super Dream Festival is going to be 2 banners. My guess is there's no information as to whether this is going to be similar to the Super Dream collection where they had 4 steps and then you would get a guaranteed SSR in every step 2. I don't know how it's going to be. I haven't seen anybody say anything about that. But we have here Hyuga, accompanied by Matsuyama, Misaki. So 3 Japanese players, 1 European player in Pierre. And then right here they have 3 Brazilian players and 1 European player in Schneider. The rework Roberto Ongo right here. These are just featured. They did not get a rework. They just got featured. Is the most current Schneider that is capable of scoring, I believe, should be able to score on Ken with certain conditions met. This Ribaul is the one that gives inspiration plus 5% after you win a matchup and 5% through direct hotline. So he could boost up a player upwards of up to 10%. And then Santana will be the new player released. We'll get into the information there. Then they also have some changes to these guys right here. This Matsuyama is not, I checked the stats, they didn't really give him that much of a boost, so he's probably meant for other purposes. These guys aren't that great either. The boost that they gave these guys are that I saw that this Misaki went from 20% full body stand up to 40%. However, because of that full body stand, he is not going to be able to score on Salinas, who boosts himself up against that full body stand. I think maybe with certain conditions being met and with Misaki taking the first shot at 40% and with some RNG, he'll be able to score. But is he a reliable scorer? No. Is he your answer completely to Salinas? No. You rely a little bit on some luck, okay? Maybe you get that inspiration from Roberto, and then maybe you also get an inspiration and a hotline from Ribaul to Misaki. You get a high ball on the first pass, and so you have a 40% full body stand. Yeah, I think you'll be able to score despite the 30% boost from Salinas, but that's because you have an additional 15% from Roberto and from Ribaul. So, it'll take a little bit of work. He's not going to be your complete answer to Salinas. However, he will be good for being a setup person and everything for like the first 2, maybe 3 matchups, especially for the first 2 for sure. He'll be a force to be reckoned with because of that 40% full body stance. So as a setup person, you could use him. Maybe defensively as well. But again, he's not your goal scorer, but he's a good setup person. Same thing with Matsuyama. Matsuyama, he also has a hotline. So, maybe if you want to get all crazy and then do inspiration with Roberto and then do a hotline with Matsuyama and then get the ball cleared out to Ribaul, and then Ribaul, you win the matchup and pass on, and then do a direct pass, and you could do he went up to 8%. I believe he was at 7%, the hotline. So you could do the 15 plus the 8 and be at 23% boost, But I mean, that's when you have to get all crazy and technical and blah, 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 blah. And like, yeah, it's just possibilities that you have available to you. This Matsuyama, though, he should be able to go back into the field because of the fact that the stat boosts or the stat increases that he got goes along nicely with his avert crisis hidden ability and the direct hotline and blocking skills and all that stuff, So he averts crisis. He's capable of blocking up to 2 skills. So if you run into somebody that has, a lot of them have skill block cancel for the most part, but most cards, unless they're Dream Festival cards, most cards are only coming with 1. The Dream Festival ones are 2, so that's how they'll cancel out this Matsuyama. Okay, but at least he's capable of averting crisis, so he should be capable of being useful to you on the field. Okay, and we got that, and then we're gonna get the Sanae. What? Sanae Santa? I thought it used to be Santa Sanae. Well, anyway, 25 Dream Balls at least. They used to give us 50. I think one time they gave us 100. I think last year they didn't want to give us any. But okay, 25. I guess I'll take it for now. It'll be useful for sure. Okay, then we got some skills, blah, blah, blah. Some skill name change. That's it. They're going to take off some packs. And here we go with the information for Hyuga and for Santana. So Hyuga here, he's blue. With total stamina 1,397. His grand total in stats here. It's kind of tripping me out a little bit because he's at. Let me see something real quick on the game. I want to compare him to I'm looking at Schneider on my phone. You're not seeing that on the screen, but because if it shows me. Oh no, this is with the max right here. Because I'm looking at the Schneider that's available in the Germany banner, and he's at 20,493, but that's after the boost of the max 3,399. So if it's 20,000 total, this guy's at 18,098 plus this, the 3620, brings him up to 21,718. 21,718. So he will be higher in shot, and then in power you'll be at 18,000 something or other right here. Almost 19,000, and Schneider is at 16. Okay, so they're pretty powerful. Then they get the additional stuff right here from Tamatsu's, and then from it looks like from the skill field edit, you only get about 100 to each stat. And then with the Tamatsu's, the 1,200 to 2,400. Okay, so in the end, this will be the grand total. Okay, it's just that I was kind of like, wait, that looks kind of low. Including this, I was feeling that I was looking a little bit low. But this is at full. So in comparison, we had, who did we have? Like Tsubasa. Where's my Tsubasa at? No, it's not there. Yeah, you guys are not seeing it on screen. Sorry about that. But so Tsubasa was reaching, the Dream Festival one was reaching 22,473. Okay, it's lower, and then his power was at 17,784. And as you see here, as I mentioned in other videos, what they focused on this time in terms of increasing was the physical. Physical is what they increased a lot. So here, Dreamfest Tsubasa's at 16, 17, and 16. See, 16, 17, and 16. So there's about 4,000 increase or whatever. So that's cool, right? Okay, so statistically, that Hyuga looks cool. It looks like he'll be good. This is really nice. The dribble and the pass, Tsubasa was definitely not reaching that. Defensively, he's not mediocre. He's actually decent. And then, of course, speed and technique are definitely high up there. He comes with the TS for 28%. I like that he has this, the penalty area shooter. Of course, I still get annoyed that it's only 80%, but it is what it is. Cancel up to 2 special skill block. Okay. Stats plus 10% against blockers. Anybody that selects block. That's it. High ball request. This will be useful if you're trying to score on the what's his face, Salinas, because he protects himself against ground shots. This, however, might hurt you against Ken, because Ken is actually good or very good against high balls. So in order to score on Ken with Hyuga, you're probably going to want to shoot with the volley or with the ground shot as opposed to the high ball. But of course, the high ball request comes because that's the type of skill that he has as his primary skill. 10% catch killer. So this is basically Ken's counter among many. Ken already has a few counters. This is just the newest one. Okay. Will he score on Salinas? I think he's going to require a little bit of help as well. Some inspiration, some direct hotline, stuff like that. Because Salinas is most likely not going to allow him to get that 10% boost from the catch killer. And he doesn't boost himself in any other way. That's it. So what you see is what you get right here. There's no other boost whatsoever. And he's neutral in terms of color, because they're both blue. So, you know, he'll need some help for sure to score on Salinas. For sure, he'll need some help. Okay, so now here are the skills he comes with. He'll have the jumping tiger header. Like I said, that's his primary skill. That's nice. 555. Insanely wild tiger shot, I believe, is from the Green Club. Hyuga Dream Festival. And then Heavy Tiger dribbles his strongest. All Japan Dream combo. You need Tsubasa to carry that one out. That's at 415 strength. Or, no, actually, stamina cost. 415 stamina cost. 521 is a momentum. So we have his strongest ground shot available to him off the gate. Unfortunately, for a very strong volley, you're going to need the one from the raid. That's the running direct Raiju volley, I believe. Or if you happen to have the Dream Collection header. I don't remember how high it is in terms of momentum, but I think that one's probably his highest one in terms of a volley. Okay. No defensive skills, so you have to find those elsewhere. So, not bad. Not bad. Now this one, it doesn't show you here, but it's Carlos Santana. You see the name up here, Carlos Santana. Okay, him compared to Hyuga are roughly the same. 22, 23, 21. 22, 23, 21. So Hyuga's a little bit better there. 15, 12, and 15. Who cares about the block? 15, 14, and 15. Who cares about the block? This just inflates the number for no reason. Tackle and intercept, almost just roughly the same. Hyuga, 21, 384. 21, 21, 20. 21, 21, 20. So Hyuga is better as a shooter, at least in raw stats. However, this guy, I was going to call him Santana boosts himself 10% versus defenders and goalkeepers. So that does not matter whether they punch or they use catch. You have that additional 10%. So that 10% right here at 22,176 gives us 2,176. So when we bring that up, it's going to bring us closer to 24,000. Closer to 24,000. Well, for sure 24,000, but a little bit, not so much that it becomes almost 25. So 24K roughly, and then this one at 2,085, right? Oh, it would have been actually not 2,176. I think 2,217. Rounded up 2,218. Well, still same thing. It'll be a little bit over 24,000. This one right here, 2,085. It'll be a little bit over 22,000, maybe close to 23. So he'll be stronger than Hyuga shooting against any goalkeeper. However, I don't think that he'll have enough to overcome Ken because of the type disadvantage and stuff like that. But we'll see. He has a 80% low cross chance, successful dribble times 3, and then if you happen to come up with that successful dribble, he has a new skill that has never been seen before called impact dribble. Increase opponent stun time by 70% when you win and match up with the dribble. That was like whatever's to me, because like, let's say for example, if I get myself into a matchup and I have to try and avoid the defender or whatever, right? I guess the only time this thing will be useful is if I take this shot against Salinas. Salinas blocks it. And because the increased stun time is there, then at least that defender won't get it. But at the same time, that kind of sucks because, I kind of want that defender to get it. Most of the time, I would much rather have a defender to get it. But it's going to go to punching master, so it'll probably go all the way to the midfield, right? Well, how long is this opponent going to be stunned right here where this is actually going to matter or make a difference whatsoever? You know what I mean? And then, like, let's say, okay, you get through with the dribble, and then you score a goal. Well, you increase the opponent's stun time by 70%, but then it did absolutely nothing for you because you already scored. So then the half is going to start, and they're not going to still be stunned. They're going to be ready to go. So this one seems, it sounds cute and everything, but it seems a little useless, all things considered. My opinion on that matter, at least. Only successful dribble range and 10%. Okay. It's all right. It's not like, oh my goodness, but at the same time, well, that's good because we don't want them to keep busting out with this Dream Festival players. Well, oh my gosh, the only reason you're winning is because you have the DF. Oh my gosh, all the DF are only OP. Oh my gosh, blah blah blah. Nah, I'm chill with them being like this, not super OP or whatever. Okay, so which one you should pull for depends on you and your team makeup. I'm going to show you a little bit of my team makeup and why I'm going to justify pulling for Santana instead of pulling for Hyuga. Hyuga is cool, but based on like the meta goalkeepers and stuff like that right now, is basically Ken, what's his face, Salinas, and then there's Genzo that's still usable-ish. Okay. I think he might be capable of stopping Hyuga, perhaps, because of the type advantage, but not at least during ground shots. I think he should be able to stop the ground shots. The high balls and the volleys, I'm not sure if he'll be capable of stopping those. It's not like Hyuga really boosts himself that much anyway. He's not like very good or good with. He's just normal in high balls and low balls. So I think Genzo might have a chance because of the type advantage. Okay, that's it for that. The green one, well, Santana, what's good about this one is that he should be the best chance of scoring on Salinas. And Salinas looked like he ended up being a little bit better goalkeeper over Ken just because he seems to have less common counters compared to Ken that seems to have a lot. But you just never know. You just never know what you're going to face up with when you go online. So whatever it is that you decide on, good luck to you. I showed you also the ones that are going to be coming along with the transfer, which is this one right here and then this one right here. I was tempted on my account to pull here because I would like to get this Pierre. This Pierre will be able to continue scoring goals right now with his volley shot. And I have the Misaki that guarantees low ball at 70-80%. So I kind of would like to do that. So I kind of wanted to pull on my main account on the Germany banner so that I could try and get Schneider for the stamina killer at 40%. But the thing is that I don't necessarily know that I want to get into not spamming, but because I'd have to get them into the area to be able to try and take a shot that'll force them to use their strongest punch or whatever. And if you have a Salinas and all you have is the strongest punch that he comes with, and you don't have the one from the previous Dream Festival one, then any stamina killers will eat you up, or at least make it a little bit easier to score on you down the line. So I kind of wanted that, but at the same time I want to improve my defense a lot more. So my plan was leaning towards pulling on the Germany banner to see if I get the Schneider. Then from there I would pull here till whatever it is that I get, or aiming for Pierre. However, I need defenders, or at least I want better defenders. I want more defenders, etc. So I think it's more convenient or better for me to pull on the Japanese banner because I already have a Napoleon the Napoleon from the battle pass, and he's capable of scoring on Ken. So I'll need one that will be more than capable of scoring on Salinas. So I think I'm going to pull then for this Santana right here. Keep in mind that this one comes out first. This year they're doing it separate instead of bringing them out together. So this one's going to come out first, December 26th. This one's going to come out second, December 28th. So be on the lookout for that. Play around with your squad. See what you could fit in, what you want to fit in, and then decide from there. Like I said, I would have preferred to pull on this banner so I can hope to get Matsuyama and Pierre along the way with what's his face, Hyuga. But dude, that's crazy. 3 blues and 1 green right here, and then right here we have green, green, red, green. Oh, 3 greens and 1 red. Interesting. 3 greens, 1 red, 3 blues, 1 green. Whether they did that on purpose or not, but that's pretty interesting. So I'll be pulling here. If I get Schneider, cool. If I get Raul, cool. I'll find a way to use them, perhaps. Roberto I already have, and I don't necessarily need an extra copy because at BB6 he's perfectly fine. He's not going to be scoring on anybody, so I don't need him to be BB8, and neither do I need him to be at BB7 because I don't need to increase either my power, my block, or my shot stat. So I'm already good on Roberto, and I already had a dupe before which I used to pass on the pass to the blue one since we were playing with cones for a little bit, you know. So I don't necessarily need any more dupes of Roberto. Thank you very much. But you know, I'm not as excited for Natureza and Schneider as I would have been for Pierre and Matsuyama. So I think what I'm gonna do for my squad is I'm going to secure some defenders. Well, I shouldn't even say that because it's a 6-step banner, and the Japanese banner has 2 defenders and 1 midfielder. So there's a chance I don't bolster up my defense at all. But at least all 3 of those in that banner are useful to me, as opposed to the Germany banner. All I would be pulling for is the Schneider, and if I don't get him, it's gonna be a waste completely. So I don't think I want to take a 1 out of 3 chance as opposed to the Japanese banner. Even if I only get 1 player in the 6 steps, then that's fine. I could use any one of those 3, even Takeshi for the super sub. I would like to have him as well, actually, as a matter of fact. So, but the only thing is that not having a Hyuga kind of sucks, because then that takes away the 1-2 possibility for Takeshi, because the only thing I have with him is the Toho's Golden Duel. So you know, but it's all right. I'm cool with going for Santana here. Santana was one of my first Super Dream Festival units for me to have, and what's funny is that when that Super Dream Festival Santana was released, so was the Schneider, the red one, and I actually got them both. But I got Santana first, and then I got Schneider in the next month, I think it was, and I got both of them with their official jerseys and everything, you know. So this was gonna be almost like okay, my first year playing it, or my first whatever was these guys, and now my most recent one will be these guys too. It's fine. Man, but that Pierre's looking pretty good right now, honestly. But at the same time, we already have, like I said, I have from the battle pass, I have Napoleon. So with Napoleon, I should be able to score on Genzo and Wakashimasu. Now I need somebody to score on Santana. I'm sorry, on Salinas. So that's why I want to go for this one instead of here. Although he would help out to score on both goalkeepers. But still, I'm okay with going here because I have a lot of midfielders already. I need forwards. So I'm going to put it. Okay. Well, that's it for this portion. Okay. The previews and all that stuff. But don't leave because I'm going to pull now on the Japanese banner on my main account. All right. So hold up. All right. So here is the part where I'm going to try and show you some of my thought processes and my reasonings and stuff like that for everything that I mentioned as to why I'm gonna pull for the Santana banner and why I'm gonna pull for the Japanese players here. While I do have some capable defenders, look, I started playing around with stuff right here, like already dreaming it that I got all of them, that I got both defenders right. So I have a solid-ish defensive line. If I wanted to, I could move this guy out of the way. I mean, the only thing is that I have him in there because he still kind of holds up with Inside Master, stand firm, of course. And then I like that the goalkeeper all stats +3 for Salinas. we'll see what's up with those two. As you see, I already have Roberto where I need him to be. I'm not gonna need him to shoot. Hey, here's that Santana, as you see. Did you guys hear that ice cream truck that just drove by my window? The first one you see, I think the original one right here, the one with the official jersey, is this one because it has his name. The other one is just solid yellow. So just placeholders for now, so I kind of have an idea as to where I want to place them. I was undecided as to what I wanted to do here. You know, I would like to increase that with that forward +3, and then the high baller, use it for this Tsubasa right here. If not, I'm trying to arm a play with Tsubasa using Chance Maker, while also having the inspiration from this guy, hopefully, you know, and stuff like that. In the world did I drop right now? Okay, so here's the other idea I had, and the reason why I kind of wanted to pull for the Schneider, the green one, was to have him here, because I want to be able to put in my squad. Like as you see here, I have only Couts, but right here I have Tiger Brown, who gives an extra 5% to Couts, and that's why I have him in there. But I would also like to see if I could do anything with that, right? So I was thinking maybe a play where I try and set up with this guy, pop up the inspiration, then pop it over to Tiger Brown over here, and then with his full body stand at full and 50%, and then having that inspiration for that extra for that extra 5% would make him pretty much unstoppable on the first pass. Then send it over to Schneider, who will be then boosted by 5% from this guy Roberto, and then an additional 7% from what's his face, Tiger Brown right here, to give a green Schneider 12% boost with already good stats, with the 12% boost plus a 40% stamina killer. If I score on Salinas, great. If the person does not have if they're stuck with only his strongest punch as opposed to the one with the Dream Festival, because you see, like, this one's 556 for 380. That stamina killer is going to consume a lot for 40%, but 545 at 290, it's certainly a lot less than one of these. So then you could take out the goalkeeper a little bit easier. And then also, but then, you know, in case I don't get that boost, well, I have that low baller from Misaki right here. So I'd like to make use of him. I have, like I said, I have Napoleon. I didn't put him out on the squad right now, but I know I have Napoleon Battle Pass. Let me just add him on here. The thing with the Napoleon, and that's pretty much why I had pulled for what's his face, Misaki, the low baller guy, so that I could be able to pass the ball on to this guy, right? Who's more than capable of scoring on Genzo and on Ken, and costing a bit of stamina as well. But he is not capable of scoring on Salinas. Again, that full body stand is what gives Salinas that extra 30% boost to be able to stop him, on top of the color advantage. Okay, so there are a few different ways that I'm thinking about this, and that's why I really wanted that Schneider. But in the end, I'm like, okay, look, if I pull just, unless I happen to get lucky, right? But if I pull the Dreamfest Schneider, then why not? I can still try the same thing, see what he can do. And if not, well, I don't have to play Tiger Brown. I would like to, just to boost up Couts, but also, you know, the 50% full body stand, and with his increase after the rework, you know, I could probably, like, by brute strength get by and form some plays or what have you. But I do need somebody in the green over here. The problem with this guy is that he needs to, in order to power up, he needs to win 2 matchups, and it's too much. That's too much hoping. And he's not even that strong, even after boosting himself up to begin with, as it is. So I definitely need a green striker. I wanted it to be Schneider, but now, like I told you guys, even when I did the analysis of the German players and all that stuff, I told you guys, just hold on before you decide to pull. Hold on, find out, let's get the information first. Let's see what's coming around. Let's see what's available, right? And this will be capable of doing some damage, but with inspirations and stuff like that, it will be even better. See, same thing as the Santana that's coming around, but the only real thing that he offers is this, and that's a big thing. 40%, because even then, if somebody is not paying attention and then they do a matchup with you to try and get the ball out forward, they're gonna cost them 40% extra just to do a skill pass over you or whatever. You know what I mean? So really, that's all he offers. That's all he offers, and I wanted that, but I don't want to use this Margus. I wouldn't have a use for him, especially since we have a couple of forwards for coming together for Super Dream Festival. That full body style is not gonna help me against Salinas, so I wouldn't have a use for him. I wouldn't have a use for Chester. So my best thing is that, according to what I've shown you in my squads and everything, I have a use for him. I have a use for him. I have a use for him. So any one of these three will leave me satisfied, as opposed to here, only one of the three will leave me with that satisfaction, and I don't want to deal with that. So, because I rather think smarter rather than I'll take some calculated risks. But in this case, if there was no green striker coming along, if Santana had been something silly like red or whatever, then yeah, I would pull right here for Schneider, because that's what I want. That's what I want. That's what I feel I need, a green striker. So I'm gonna pull for Santana, and then if I happen to get lucky, unfortunately Santana is coming after this one ends. After this one ends, right as it ends. So I had to make that choice. And for now, it is far better, far more convenient for me here to just pull here. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. But first, let's see what we get here. So yeah, I want to get a boost of my defenses if possible. That'd be sick if I get all three, because like I said, I could use all three of them. Anyone, but I would like minimum 2, please. Game minimum 2, but you want to reward me with all 3 after you gave me two Tsubasas only? Then come on, man. I would not be mad at you. Make it up to me, please. Make it up to me, dude. Make it up to me. Okay, so I hope you guys have been careful in managing your dream balls and all that stuff. Because look, you see, even like I said, some of you guys are like, oh man, well, there's nothing good in these tickets, Nako. That's why I pulled them right away, Nako. Because why am I gonna hold on to them if it's all trash, Nako? Well, come on, man. Let's see how far they go in terms of Dream Festival. I'm sure that Pierre is not gonna be on here, obviously, but let me see how far they go. Okay, they go up to that Juan Diaz right there. See, this one's already in. Roberto's already in the tickets. Okay, look, Matsuyama's in the tickets. Oh my goodness! So you see, I'm all saying like, I'd like to pull for Matsuyama or Pierre. I have 6 chances here to pull this Matsuyama. And if one of you guys pulled them and you thought, nah, you're not useful anymore, something else is better, blah, blah, blah. You see, you should have waited, man. I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you, dude. That Roberto's kind of is useful as well now, too, dude. And then I don't remember, didn't they recently do some stuff with some of the Dream Collection players as well? Let's see. Okay, well, they go as far down as Vulcan and Owaran. Okay. I would still like to get that Tiger Diving header. There's still Aoi is not a bad option if he pops out. Oh yeah, how they recently did these 2 guys too, right? So I'm still patiently waiting. Oh, and I was gonna do the 6 steps here, but I'm thinking about it, because another thing that you have to keep in mind is this: 81 more for deluxe. So look, I need 81 more for deluxe. If I do 270 dream balls here, okay, until rank confirmation, 7 days left. Okay, I will pass deluxe, but I won't be close to legend at all. So when I spend 270, I will be wasting 11, so 270, 189 dream balls that will count towards nothing. 181 dream balls that will count towards nothing. So what I'm gonna have to do here is okay, to maximize, I think the first 2 steps are 70 dream balls. So I'll do that. I'll use a paid dream ball on the German banner. Oh, how about I do some of those? Okay, I'll use a paid dream ball on the German banner. Maybe from here until it ends then. So maybe I get lucky. I don't know. You never know. Enough to just cover that. And then after that finishes and it resets. Oh, wait. This is 7 days. 8 days. Okay. So this ends. See all the thinking you guys gotta do, man, to maximize your resources. Okay, so this goes 8 days until 12/31. By then, Dream Festival will be out. By then, I will have gotten that. Okay. So then that means, this is what I'm telling you. So if I manage it, so it's only 81 dream balls here, right? And I do 2 steps 70. Okay, so then when this resets right here, 7 days, so it'll end by 12:30. Oh, and then usually it would probably be early, and that other banner until 12:31. So I'll have about a day and a half. So this is what I'm gonna do: 2 steps, use 70, and then make it so that I reach enough for deluxe. 200 dream balls that will remain from steps 3, 4, 5, and 6, right? Yeah, from those 4 steps that will remain will be 200 dream balls. Assuming that the game makes me go pity like it does, and even if it doesn't, then I'm probably gonna still spend all my dream balls anyway, because it'll probably be like, oh, I got lucky here, well, let me hop onto the other banner, all in. You know what I mean? So either way, I'm expecting 1,150 dream balls plus the 200 brings me to 1,350. 1,350. So then that brings me close to this, to the deluxe once again. For the next month, for the next end of the month, 1,350. So I will only need 151 dream balls to burn through to get these deluxe rewards. Why does that matter? Before it was the tamatsus. Now, man, we get so many tamatsus. They should actually revamp this. They need to change this. They've been revamping all this other stuff. As a matter of fact, they need to revamp this system right here, because these are not as glorious and as worth it as they were before to make us want to spend this many dream balls or whatever to get here. What is worth it is these, but not for as many dream balls as it costs to reach the legend status, because these are 5 dream balls each now. These right here, the skill removals, 5 dream balls each. For an additional 5 skill removals, that's 25 dream balls, dude, not 1,000. 1,000? Separated, you know? Separated. That 1,000 that you're going to spend right there, you could put it into the next month, and you're already closer to the deluxe than to this. This is not worth it. 1,000 dream balls for just one more ticket? And the reason why I like these tickets is because these are selectable. And the reason why these selectable ones are important is because part of the things that I complain about is that there are not enough of some players, characters. There's not enough versions or whatever for you to be able to bring them up to BB6, BB8, whatever. So having this is huge, because you, at least here, you have 2 choices, 2 cards to pick from that you can use to potentially yeah, because the the Santana, the most I'd be able to bring them up to is BB7 with what I currently have. But with these 2 tickets, I think I'll be able to bring that one card that would bring me to BB7, assuming that it's one of the cards that is an option to be selected. Then I can have the opportunity to bring my Santana up to BB8, because I am going to put a Santana 100%. I have the dreamers for it. So yes, my Santana. So this makes it worth it, you see. But this 1,000 dream balls just for one more ticket? Nah, please, K-Lab, please. Think about changing this part. Okay, that would be nice. Okay, so for now, I'm glad I remember this. I will not pull six steps in this video. I'm gonna pull 2, and then I'll pull a couple of tickets to end it out. Okay, I already did the free one. I got this. Maybe I get lucky, maybe I don't. I'm not gonna pull these just yet, even though we already know what's coming, right? But again, you see, there's another. Ooh, I was so tempted to pull it right now just because I'm down for that Matsuyama. But what if? I don't know that I have enough to bring up that Matsuyama up anyway, because I'm like, oh, what if I get him here and then I get lucky in the Santana? What if I get lucky in the Santana transfer and then I jump over to the other one and then I put Matsuyama again? I'm like, oh man, again Matsuyama. Oh, but then I don't know that I have enough cards to bring him up to full potential. Oh, but he doesn't need to. That's right, because he's a playmaker and ball recoverer. He only needs BB6, and I think I have enough for that. So if I were to have to choose between Matsuyama and whatever option, there are not really that many options that are that great anyway. But what if I had to choose between like Matsuyama and Hyuga per se, right? And then, I mean, Hyuga just to have the volley shot. But I'm not pulling for Hyuga, so kind of tempted to pull him right now, guys. But it says 12 days. No, I told you guys, practice patience. So, but we already know the reworks, man. What else could be coming? What else could be coming? Right? What else could be coming? And I don't care about that Misaki because I already got him. That Misaki, I have him. I pulled him like 3 or 4 times or whatever, so I could already bring him up anyway. Is the Nankatsu Golden Duel guy in here at least too? Okay. Yeah, right. Cause yeah, there he is. Okay. Nothing here is good anymore. It's all complete useless trash. Nothing is good for the most part. There's that Misaki, but I already got you. I already got him. Don't really want any of this. Okay. Dream Collection. I don't remember there being anything that I wanted. Okay. So yeah, you know. Should I pull? Let me think about it. There's still time. There's some SSR tickets. I don't really have much of anything there. I think I already pulled it carefully. So look at SSR ticket. Okay. I am getting a little restless and holding on to those tickets. But it's because we know the info already. And I already know where I'm going to pull. And so if I get another Matsuyama, who cares? What's his primary skill again? Oh, yo. Should I do that? I'll probably make it as a separate video because I'm already taking too long right here. Trying to decide, shall I pala? So I'm just going to finish up. But still, let me just check out his skills since I'm already here. Okay, my bad. Where's he at? Okay, I would like to have that one too. Quick turn pass. Okay, I wouldn't care then if I gotta do. Okay, I'll do that one separately. Right now, let me just pull these two. Let me end this video so I can try and get this up as soon as possible. If not, then I'm just gonna. So 2. Okay. Oh yeah, let's start off with the paid one on this one. All right. Come on, Schneider. Out of nowhere. Just because. Why not? Boo. Yeah. Ah, boo. Quiet, you. Okay. 2 steps. Let's go. Come on, Japanese banner. Cause I believe in miracles. All right. Step 1, empty. All right. Step 2. Come on, surprise me here. 3%. Let's beat those out. Come on. Looks good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go to end the video. Step 2. Give me something. Come on. Ah! How dare you? Do me this work. Well, I guess that's how we're gonna end the video. So thanks a lot for coming by. I hope that you enjoyed the content. I know that the holiday season is here, so whatever it is that you celebrate, whatever it is that's gonna make you feel grateful and all that stuff, hope you enjoy yourself. I hope that you find your you find your reminders that life can be beautiful, your reminders that life is worth it, that your reminders of things that make you smile, the things that continue to make you smile. I hope that you continue to find some good times in your life, even if it's some little sprinkles of happiness here and there. Wouldn't it be great if we could all just smile and laugh and love and live and all that stuff all the time? But I know that it's a struggle out there, and sometimes during this time, even though it's supposed to be like the most wonderful time of the year and the happiest, sometimes it's not the case for everybody. So I understand that. I feel for you guys. I hope that we just try to be happy. I wish you good luck in your life. I wish you good luck on your pulls that are coming up. I hope that you saved up enough dream balls to be able to make it worth it. And if you didn't, or I hope that this is a reminder, we have another anniversary. The Japanese version or the Japanese release will be in June. So that's 6 months. That doesn't mean that you put on absolutely nothing for 6 months, but be calculated about it. Don't just be like, oh, it's a new banner, I have dream balls. Oh, it's a new banner, I have dream balls. Like, check to see if you really need them, dude. Why are you pulling that? Oh, is this guy good? Even if he wasn't your target, just be mindful. Be mindful of like what it is that you're gonna pull on. Okay, so just think about it. And just don't overthink it so much that it's making you angry and it's not letting you, and it's blocking you from finding those things that are bringing you joy and happiness and smiling and all that stuff. Okay, so you need to take a break from the game sometimes for a little bit, put it aside, whatever. There's so many other great games as well. I'm playing other games too. There's a lot of things I want to do for this channel that I keep saying that over and over all the time, but anyway, I'm not gonna get mad about that because there's a lot of other things going on that that are worth getting mad about and all that stuff. So I'm just gonna show my gratitude here, and once again say how I'm grateful for this opportunity just to be able to do stuff like this, the time and the time that it takes to be able to do this and all that stuff. Just the fact that I'm able to even bother with it, and get mad at the little things like how slow they get uploaded and all that stuff. I'm grateful for all of it. So thank you guys so much. I hope we continue to practice kindness, please. Let's be respectful, let's be responsible, let's be safe. Take care of yourselves and each other. Much love and with peace. Till the next video.